Another thing that is happening, that all of this invasion of people from all over the world, they're bringing so many diseases in here that a lot of diseases that have been eliminated from the United States for the past 40 or 50 years. Dengue fever, hepatitis C, hepatitis B, trichinosis, all kinds of different diseases. Chagas disease is a big one. Hundreds of people are bringing Chagas disease in here. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And in some areas where there's heavy concentrations of these people, the hospitals are seeing a lot of these diseases and having to treat these diseases. It's overwhelming the budget of the hospital and the community. But the diseases also, we're concerned as far as our agriculture is concerned. Just here this year, the first 6 months of this year, over 340 head of cattle, Mexican origin cattle, were rounded up in West Texas that were stolen off, the cartel stole off of different ranches and deliberately brought them into West Texas to round them up on the weekend and take them to local auction barns. Well, actually, some of these Mexican origin cattle brought brucellosis into our state, which threatened our brucellosis-free status. TB, a lot of tuberculosis, multi-drug-resistant TB is found in a lot of the people that are coming in here illegally from different countries and infecting American citizens. And inform people in their communities and in their state about how bad it really is down here and how big of a threat it is for their communities down the road. These people are not stopping here. They're coming through here in Brooks County, Texas, and the rest of South Texas to go to other communities throughout the United States and to settle and to become dependent on our social services. They overwhelm our hospitals here in Texas, but other areas of the United States as well. Some of the hospitals in Texas have even shut down because of the overwhelming burden of illegal alien, the stress on the school systems, the stress on our social services, welfare. It's overwhelming. And we're trying to get the message out as best we can as Texas Border Volunteers of what's really happening here in the United States. And the threat is for every community in the United States. They're going all over the United States. And, you know, something needs to be done. There needs to be a call to action. You start at the local level and try to elect politicians that are not sympathetic with illegal immigration and voter ID, very, very important. Also, the criminal activity that these people engage in after they get into your community, a lot of them become smugglers themselves, drug smugglers and also human smugglers. And they set up stash houses in your community to bring more people from their country of origin into your community, to drain our social services and burden our sheriff's departments and local police departments even more so. The crime involved with this is overwhelming. All of these people commit a crime by coming into our country illegally, but also all of them support organized crime by paying a coyote to bring them in here. And some of them a large percentage of them have criminal backgrounds from the country that they came from. Consequently, there's nothing good out of this. There's nothing good to come from it. There's no question this is an invasion of our country. And everyone in the United States needs to stand up and fight for our country. We're losing our country over this very issue. And people need to stand up and do something. They need to bring awareness to their friends, their family members, people in their community about what's happening down here and the threat that it imposes on the rest of the United States. Bring awareness to your political leaders in your local community, in your state, and at the federal level. Everybody needs to stand up and move on this issue. There's no question about it. It has to be done quick.